Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the S-Team podcast. I'm Jack Millington, and joining me this week, as ever, as usual, taking part in the annual How Not to Play trials, it's Mikey Keating.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks. If you're wondering what's going on at the minute, people, is that we are doing the podcast. I mean, well, I know for a fact that I am, but I've just acquired a PS4 this week.
Well done, you.
And,
You've now updated your lifestyle. Would you like to put that on Facebook?
status from being married to it's complicated. But no shit, yeah. And I bought Destiny and another game called Trials Fusion, which I think is a cult classic nowadays. Which, as you can hear, Mikey is currently having a go at Trials Fusion. It's the first time he's ever played it. He's gone straight onto the extreme levels, so you can imagine how he's getting on.
Hey, to be fair, I've actually played Trials before, just not Fusion.
Yeah, the Fusion's the latest one. I'm going to be doing 2 reviews of them later. Mikey, no doubt, will be joining me on the Destiny one. Probably not the Trials, because he hasn't got the game yet, but I think he's liking it at the minute. Go on, Mike. Go on. Go on. Go on, son. Oh!
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, Mikey actually made it to the other side.
In 4 goes.
Just to the same point that he'd had 74 faults on before, and there's the first of them. Oh, jeez. Well, we've got a good podcast for you this week, folks. There's a lot of stuff that's happened. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There was one thing that I wasn't actually going to talk about, but which you said last night. But I am actually going to talk about it because there's a lot.
Because I noticed it a lot.
You noticed it, so go on then, Mike. You kick us off then.
Like when we had the old Jennifer Lawrence scandal, all the pictures off.
The Fappening Part 1, as it's now known as.
Yeah. Well, basically, we now have the Vanessa Hudgens in the go, apparently. Her iCloud was hacked as well, apparently. Basically, I'm not being funny. But, you just don't put your pictures on the iCloud, personally.
I think it's because, like, the pictures automatically download to there as a backup safe, and I think that's why, because of it.
You just don't take it with an iPhone or something, you take it with something like a BlackBerry. And it just doesn't do that sort of shit.
You just don't be... Can I make a good point? Actually, no, the Sony Xperia does it as well.
Oh.
That's why, you know, I'm smart and I don't take photos. But Jennifer Lawrence has got some more on this. I mean, I think about 25 photos this time, compared to, I think, about 6.
Whoa. I always thought it was Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh no, there's Jennifer Lawrence, Kaylee Cuoco from The Big Bang Theory, Kim Kardashian, Lake Bell, and there's a couple of others as well, but it really relates to my point. Just keep hold of your flipping... honestly.
Well, to be fair, you can't buy everything.
Why? Okay, go on, Mike. Why can't you blame them?
Well, you know that way. You know, some girls do testing that too.
Yeah, but these photos, they were taken for, I'm assuming, boyfriends and husbands. I mean...
It's called deleting the fuckers once you've finished with them.
It doesn't delete it, you've got to go into the iCloud to delete it though.
Yes.
Which is what most celebrities don't do, because they just, like most people with online storage, ignore it. And that's a fact. Although, I don't know really, to be honest. I think if it was me, and if I were to be exposed in the same way that they've been exposed, I'd just make a good joke about it. I would, I genuinely would, because, you know, I'd just go, look at me, I look like a right tosser.
You're the type of person that'll turn around and go, fuck no, don't I look this thing. I'll be like embarrassed if it was me. You'd be like, oh, fuck no, my chin doesn't have enough pictures there.
Your chin. That's the only defining feature that you can pick out from yourself. Your chin looks good, mate.
Yeah, looks like this.
Dobby 2 chins over there. Oh no, I shouldn't. I don't even know where that Dobby 2 chin. Oh wow, but in some respects, like I said last time, I do feel sorry for the girls and everyone who's involved, really. But this isn't the end, by the way. This is just part 2. There's supposed to be more coming. Part 3, 4. I don't think it's ever going to end, but you know, there's loads of other celebrities that have been targeted. One particular favourite that I know lads in the UK will be going, oh my days, what the best thing ever, is Michelle Keegan. Mikey's just like, great banter, that lad.
Great banter!
This is great banter! But, oh jeez.
I could be here for a while.
Just to let you know, quick update on Mikey's trials progress. He's 5 minutes in, he's had 52 faults. 53 faults. which is my favourite number and has been since I was a little kid. What? How have you survived that? Oh, okay, there you go. I do feel sorry for them, and but I know a lot of people have been saying that.
What?
No, a lot of people have been going. They're like, "Oh, I feel guilty for looking at them because they weren't meant for me," and I'm just like, maybe you might. Liar. But I do not feel guilt. They've been put in my view on Twitter, which is where they've all exploded from. I've just realised what I've just said, and
so yeah, as we were saying,
I don't feel guilty if they've been put. I'd feel guilty maybe if I'd gone looking for them, but I haven't because they were just on Twitter in the right. You can't avoid them at the minute because they're just everywhere you look.
No, oh no. How'd you do that bit? You just have to go up and like it's hard.
You gotta like put the back wheel on the front and then flip it over. But you're gonna run out of time on this. I can just guarantee it. But I just honestly wouldn't. Go on, he's done it, ladies and gentlemen. 60 attempts later, Mikey makes it to the next part. But wow, I think it's an invasion of privacy, admittedly. But
seriously, I just wouldn't take it.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm not someone to take it.
No, that is true. That is true.
No, but like when I take it, like it's just like honestly, like it's what do they call it? Like one of those exposed pictures.
No,
I'm not being funny. I'm not doing it for fucking that. Well, you know. Oh shit.
Speak for yourself, mate.
I am, mate. I'm happy with the way I am, you know what I mean? It's that sort of thing. If they're happy taking pictures of themselves, it's pissed out on us, you know, face on. No, but that's the way it is, mate. You can't have the best photo of being a celebrity. You just expect something like that not to come out. I'm sorry. That's like, that's it's fucking annoying. Really fucking good.
But why does it annoy you?
No, like, you expect the world to be at the feet, yeah. There is something wrong with
the feet. What do you mean?
like attention, if you get me.
That's it. Oh, you mean like it's all about themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. But then again, I think celebrities, ever since they've been thrown into the limelight,
Like they have it so hard.
They have. I know.
£85,000 an hour for 2 jobs, where they have to. And I mean, oh my god, like who really wants to get up that late in the day to do some work? Fucking hell! All they do after them is just sit there for they make it say it's hard. I'm saying, look at the guys that got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Look at the guys that are going to feed the families on next to football around the world. And then they're moaning because you can't get something you want. There's people that go out without stuff in their life that you can't have. Because they're too hard, they work too hard for it.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, they try to, what you're saying is that most celebrities try to laud themselves and think they're better than most average people. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, pretty much.
Yeah, alright, yeah, I can understand that. I wouldn't say all celebrities, but I'd say quite a good few, yeah.
Majority. No, the majority, mate.
No. I mean, probably the the nicest
Well, that's
celebrity,
how you
or the
want-
most humble celebrity probably going is Daniel Day-Lewis.
I'll tell you one, yeah.
I think, you know, the way he accepted his Oscar, what his whole speech was.
I'll tell you one thing that I thought was quite nice.
Mm.
The Larry Balotelli, you might go off and talk to Paul Marley again. Right, in the event of the unfortunate Manchester dog code, he donated a 5-figure sum.
90,000, I think it was.
5 figures of one of them.
Just go home. Just go home.
What was it today?
5-figure sum is 5 figures, 5 numbers. 90,000. 100,000.
No, but still, it just shows that some footballers have a heart, you know what I mean? Make you run around the fucking field for 90 minutes.
Hmm.
I know what you're going to say. Okay.
No, I think everyone does. I think that's fair. Anyway, I'm going to move it on because because for the last time we actually have to talk about this now. Scottish independence has fallen flat on its arse.
I fucking told you, didn't I? I fucking told you. They would say no, and I'd be like,
It wasn't like it was a major. It wasn't as
55% of Scotland came around.
2 million. 2,001,926 said no. 1.6 million said yes. That's what less than 400,000 people. That's how close it was.
That's the amount at glance. That was basically like one.
Mikey, here we go, people. Mikey's geography lessons start soon.
Because I followed it.
Sign up today and get a free £5 trial. Oh no, so Germany's over there and we beat them during the war. Go put your back wheel on it. Not like that. But the good news is that Alex Salmons is going to quit. Yeah, he's resigning.
No!
He's to step down as Scottish First Minister after voters rejected independence. He will also resign as leader of the Scottish National Party, which he has led for a total of 20 years. Did you see that though? The police had to in Glasgow had to go on horseback to separate the yes and no support. Yeah, because it was that bad. Which I can completely understand. The police called it right on that one. If you're wondering why it's just gone quiet for a moment there, I've just realised Mikey's got to the hardest part of the track. And I mean the hardest part of the track. And anyway, back to my point in hand, is when I was saying about the yes and no supporters being separated, they had to be coordinated because there was the union side was singing Rule Britannia, and I think all the yes ones are all shouting that. I can't remember what the Scotland's one is, but they're all singing that. So it was. I mean, imagine the police must have been sort of like, which side would we pick, sort of thing. In the end, they chose to remain neutral, like Switzerland during the war. But yeah, you weren't making that. Apparently, just to put on Mr. Salmon, 59 years old, longest serving First Minister, having held the post since the SNP won power at Scottish Parliament in May 2007. Wow. SNP's been in charge for 7 years, I never knew that. But yeah, as you were saying, 55% said no, 45% yes. Scottish National Party.
I'm taking the piss.
I don't find that funny. I don't find that amusing at all, mate. I'm not even giggling on it.
I find that fucking hysterical. Mate, I find that so hysterical. I'm going to join the SNP. Oh, sorry, I don't want to.
Do you want to apologise for that remark?
Nah, I'm sorry for Scottish homies. Even though I've got no Scottish. I don't even know any Scottish people. Like, not you personally.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah?
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
We do. We do. I'm not going to say who it is, but we do. Well, I do. I know, well, not just the one that we're thinking of. I do know a few.
Oh. Yeah, you, right?
Mikey's version is socialising. Birkenhead and Port Sunlight, mate.
Hey, I'm not Freddy, I'm Walter Mills for that. Thank you very much.
So basically, rejected Scousers.
Paddies, yeah, basically.
I've never understood why we're called plastic Scousers.
I never understood why Manx hate us, but hey, how
Do they?
Like, apparently Manx hate Scousers, but if you go Geordies love Scousers.
Oh yeah, they do. That is a fact.
Like, apparently, someone I know, like you just said, or I went to like Newcastle, and they went, oh, where you from? I was like, "What? No, where's that? No, by the foot. Oh, you're a Scouser then, yeah? Sound, hang around the woods like." And he's like, okay. And then these monks start kicking off the fucking Geordies, kick the heads in. Like, we're buying them anyway, you know, like. So he went out with like 50 quid. He came home, somehow, he only spent a five little bit in taxi.
You're not making that back up. Anyway, some news about doctors.
Doctors? Like
Yeah, there's a...
doctors?
No, I don't.
That's quite cool.
Are you still playing it? Why have you restarted?
Oh, yeah.
If you get to 10 minutes and you haven't done it, you're quitting.
Okay.
Now, we know how... Do you remember who was the... I've really forgotten the man who lived in England. He was...
There's quite a few men that live in England.
No, I'm not finished yet, you fruit. he had a... I think he had an accident and he was left paralysed completely, couldn't talk properly. He had to use a machine to talk. And he wanted to kill himself, didn't he?
Hawking?
No, not Stephen Hawking. He wanted to kill himself. It was someone in Switzerland said they'd do it, but the UK wouldn't let it do it, would they? Well, there's a doctor here called Aaron Singhal who was suspended for telling a patient to kill herself.
Oh, to commit suicide.
And he said, to quote, to go and jolly well do it now. Now, to be brutally honest, he's been suspended over this.
What a bellend.
Oh, wait, why is he, as I quote, a bellend?
As I fucking know you now, he is a bellend in the Mikey Keating book of, standards. Because if you think about it, why should he tell her what to do when it comes to the whole suicide? You don't know if she's going through a bad time at home, and the last thing she's going to fucking die is herself when she goes to fucking doctors. Thinking,
Wait, hang on. To put it in the context of things, a doctor who told the patient who was threatening to kill herself, she had been threatening him for the last, I think it was, a couple of months.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be professional about it, you know what I mean? She can't really turn around and go, yeah, go ahead. You know what I mean? That's something you can't do.
Apparently, according to this, in December 2011, she asked Dr. Singhal for a sick note because she was frightened to give evidence as a witness to a rape trial. When she told him she was contemplating suicide, the hearing her that he told her, you can go and jolly well do it now.
And yet she turned around and tried to sue that. Sorry.
He's been suspended for 3 months for saying that. Now, to be brutally honest, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I mean, I honestly don't know what I would do. I mean, I wouldn't tell a patient to go and kill themselves. I wouldn't say it like that anyway.
I wouldn't say it to anyone, yeah. It's just some people, they're just fucking sick, man.
Do you think that's the right type of sentence to have for something like that?
No, boy. You're a doctor, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be professional, you should be able to help them. Not to fucking say, oh, I'm going to go do it then. It doesn't always be that, because there's doctors that are good, you know what I mean? And they've never done wrong, and you're always there to help people. Then you always get that one fucking doctor that makes them sound bad. Like sales assistants and stuff like that, for shops and stuff. You can have one bad experience. General psychology, this is by the way. You can have one bad experience with, one bad experience somewhere, right, and that can affect your thought of that place. Say if you went to Mackey's, yeah, and you got, well, double cheeseburger. The majority of the time, you're going to get one that's wrong, aren't you?
Well, not majority of the time.
No,
Maybe it's because they don't like you.
No, I asked for a plain one. I always usually manage. You brought up with it, everything. Yeah, I get one with all the shit on it. I don't think, well, I've got used to it over the years, you know what I mean? But, like, it's one of them. It's like if you go to say, I'm trying to think, yeah, I know there is also other food outlets available.
Fast food outlets. You nearly did it as well. You were so close.
Say if I went to, give me a,
KFC.
no, give me somewhere else.
Burger King. The Co-op.
Well, there is other shops available.
Available.
But we'll use Quickie because they're not going anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, Quick Save. You've got to remember Quick Save.
Yeah, I remember Quick Save. Well, what's your point then, Mike? Because you know.
Basically, like, if you went in there, it was nice. Yeah, the minute you have one bad experience, you think, fuck it, I'm not going there again, am I? Do you know what I mean? Because it affects the way you...
Oh wow, you couldn't have just said if you go to a place that and you have a bad experience, you don't go again. And yet
No,
you've spent 5 minutes trying to think of an example.
Yeah, mate, I think you forget about fucking... I'm literally, when it comes to me thinking, I've got to literally think it through myself.
Yeah, that is true.
But I don't I'm the sort of person, I don't fucking...
But my point being...
I say it while I'm thinking.
So how does this point link to the doctor's thing?
Like if you say, I'm trying to basically with the doctor like that, it's basically affecting what people think about doctors. They're just gonna think, oh, we'll probably take because depending on what background he's from, he could turn around and go, well, they're just gonna tell us to do this or do that. You know
Well,
what I mean?
people have problems with general doctors anyway. To be fair.
I hate doctors. I literally hate doctor surgery. I don't like them. They shit me up. I'm not even joking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fucking hate them. But I always ask.
But why though?
I just don't like doctors. I've spent too much of my life in a fucking hospital.
See.
The last thing I want to fucking do is spend another half an hour with a fucking doctors unless I've got my fucking leg broken or I'm fucking missing a limb or something. The only time I go to like I literally go to the doctors. I'll be unwell, right? My mum goes, there you go. Go to the quack, as we call it in our house. Right. I go, why not? Because it's just a waste of fucking time and money. I can't be asked some prick telling me what I know is wrong with me anyway. It's just a waste of fucking time. And it just makes me look like a fucking dopey prick then,
Just you set yourself up there. I'm glad I took the moral high ground and didn't say the joke, but
no,
you know.
But you know what I mean? Like, I just don't like people go, yeah, doc, I'm not well. Well, fucking hell, you are fucking clever, doc. You know. See, if I was a doctor, I'd be found within a couple of days.
Yeah, a couple of days, a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to move it on. Now, have you heard of the Ig Nobels?
What?
You've heard of the Nobel Prize, obviously.
No.
The Nobel Prize. You for real?
No. I have heard.
Yeah, but the Ig Nobels is like a fake sort of, you know, the mock type one.
Like the one you get like a comedy show or something.
What have you done? What? What was that?
Skadoosh, motherfucker.
Wow, okay, I've never seen that before on trials. You've got 2 minutes to finish. The Ig Nobels is basically, they take the mick out of people for doing this, you know, like stupid science experiments and stuff like that. I've got the winners list from this year.
I'm sorry, there's a winners list being a fucking dopey prick.
Yeah. Honestly, some people volunteer themselves to go onto this.
Am I on there?
No, it's for like science and arts and stuff like that. I'll go through the physics. Goes to Kayoshi Mabushi of Kitasato University, Japan, and his colleagues for measuring the amount of friction between a shoe and a banana skin. Basically, they did a load of research to try and find out why bananas are slippery.
Hey,
That's just
I think that's quite dope.
neuroscience, Kangley of Toronto, Canada, for trying to understand what happens in the brains of people who see the face of Jesus in a piece of toast. I honestly, some of these... Psychology, Peter Jonathan from the University of Western Sydney, for amassing evidence that people who stay up late are on average more self-admiring, more manipulative and more psychopathic than people who rise in the morning.
Well,
That's just a waste of time.
That just proves I'm kind of psychotic.
There's a public health one.
Oh, fucking terrific. A quick try.
You'll like this. Yaroslav Fleger, Czech Republic, for investigating whether it is mentally hazardous for a human being to own a cat.
Oh, fucking
Oh, this is ridiculous. This biology, Vlastimil Hart, again from the Czech Republic, for documenting that when dogs take a poo and urinate, they prefer to align their body axis with Earth's north-south geomagnetic field line. I don't honestly, some of the art for Marina di Tommaso of Italy, for measuring the relative pain people suffer while looking at an ugly painting rather than a pretty painting, whilst being shot in the hand by a powerful laser beam.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is there some fucking... Hey, I'm not being funny. I ain't the cleverest bastard in the world. I know it's gonna fucking hurt if some prick shoots you in the hand with a laser while you're looking at one fuck ugly picture. You know what I mean?
Economics, the Italian government, for proudly taking the lead in fulfilling the European EU mandate for each country to increase the official size of its national economy by including revenues from prostitution, illegal drug sales, smuggling, and all other unlawful financial transactions.
It technically is, well.
The Italians technically always do mad stuff. Medicine, Ian Humphreys from the US, for treating uncontrollable nosebleeds using the method of nasal packing with strips of cured pork. I don't even know how to respond to that one.
Yeah, he's got a bit of an idea, isn't that one? Well, pork, mate. Fuck, oh, this you chicken.
Why?
Pork's piece of shit. You know how much pork costs in the UK?
Chicken's nice.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not, but chicken's dead.
Please, I got chicken.
You can get slices of chicken for
Arctic Science, Ig Nobels from Norway, for testing how reindeer react to seeing humans or disguised as polar bears.
Sorry,
I've just read that right.
they just
How reindeer react to seeing humans who are disguised as polar bears.
I know what they fucking say. What a fucking prick. I'm not being funny, there's taking the test, then there's literally taking the ultimate test. Because I'm not being funny. He goes, no, I'm going to test on the fucking polar bear today. Well, actually, there's a few people in bed now, they probably do that. This is the highest head or...
And the final one, nutrition, goes to Raquel Rubio of Spain for their study titled... Oh, jeez. Characterization of lactic acid bacterial isolated from infant poo as potential probiotic starter cultures for fermented sausages.
So,
there's a lot of science in that title.
Basically more saying...
Basically they're looking at...
shit is in your shit.
No, how babies' poo can increase probiotics from fermented sausages.
I'm not being funny, bro.
That sounds like crap.
I'll get stuck here, I need to want to do that. I need to literally...
No, you need to stop.
I really do need to...
You need to stop.
But I can't stop, I'm so addicted.
Oh jeez. Honestly, I love the Ig Nobels because they don't have to take the mick out of... They bring to light just how thick some people can be.
Hey, I'm not being funny, these people in university, yeah?
No. Most of these, like, biologists and stuff. They are usually, like, biologists and stuff that study at that are at university, but they're not students.
No, but, like, no, seriously, these guys have probably gone to uni.
Yeah.
Like what, with fucking shit like that.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. What was the one running thing in that prize list that you didn't hear?
About, in the news, the fucking what?
No, in that just then, no person in Britain was mentioned.
Not a French person as well.
Okay, the French. Never
They
been.
had a break this year. No offense, man.
Now, Mikey, you've
about.
probably heard of plutonium. Well, this is a little story. You remember Apollo 13, don't you? Houston, we have a problem.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? Now, plutonium is best known for the main ingredients of atomic bombs, like the one that was dropped on Nagasaki during. No, not that one.
Maybe both have the same.
No, plutonium wasn't in the first one. It was in the Fat Man in the second one.
Yeah, that's Hiroshima.
No, Hiroshima was the first one. Nagasaki was the second one.
I will prove a point to you.
Anyway, it was in there. And,
They'll take over this, will they?
no,
Hang on another one.
no,
Oh, please.
no,
No.
just stop. Just stop.
Oh.
Stop or I will make you stop.
Oh.
You'll fall now. Obviously, anyway, in 1970, in April, Apollo 13 was 56 hours and 200,000 miles into its mission. Essentially, mankind's third attempt to land on the moon. And one of the oxygen, obviously everyone remembers, one of the oxygen tanks exploded. And severing the spacecraft's main power supply and causing the temperature on board to plummet dangerously. And the carbon dioxide levels shot up as well. And Lovell and his crew had to retreat to another lunar module, which carried the scientific instruments, which was powered by a warm battery containing 8.5 pounds of pure plutonium. Plutonium saved their life, despite being mainly in the news for killing or ending people's lives, rather.
No, I'll get through it.
No, stop.
Promise.
No, I don't care, stop.
Yeah, anyway, go. You say
And the Voyager space probe contained batteries that still provide an estimated 300 watts of power today, down from when they were launched in 1977 when they had 500 watts. It appears like, because plutonium is one of those type of radioactive elements, that it's so strange that there's only trace amounts of it on Earth, naturally anyway. And that basically it's such a solid sphere that it'll grow to, like, the size of a golf ball.
Yeah.
And it'll turn red when sort of heated, which is quite cool. But do you know what it was named after?
Yeah, what fucking sick. Oh, well, I am sick, but I have been on
Well, yeah, I just wanted to make that point because that came up in the news and I thought it might as well mention it because nothing else has really happened this week. Half.
But yeah, anyway, and Scottish independence.
Oh, and obviously the launch of. Come on, you should know this. The iOS update on the iPhones. Oh, yeah. So many people have been having
8 gig. That is
8 gig. It takes up for people having to delete their photos and all sorts, and you just think, why have an iPhone? It really does beg the question: why do you want an iPhone?
Yeah, have you seen that guy who got the first iPhone? The iPhone 6 in pair, and the woman made him take him out to show her. They dropped it.
No,
she dropped it online.
I remember when the last iPhone came out a couple of years ago, and there was a guy who went, "I've just bought a new iPhone." It was like, "Oh, everyone!" And let's have a look. He got it out, and the guy who's like filming it took it and just smashed it on the floor and ran off. And you just thought, oh, as funny as that is, you feel sorry for the guy.
No, I do more than feel sorry for the guy. I'd be like, what is that? No, like, that's the, like, that guy shouldn't pay for that, everything. Like, we're looking forward to it. Some quid for these coins.
But yeah, because of the iOS update, it's probably messed people up, and you sort of sit there and think, I do feel for you, but at the same time, it's your fault for having an iPhone, because I've never liked them.
I've always been interested in
I've
them.
never thought, let's go and buy an iPhone, ever. Because I just don't see the appeal.
I was thinking of getting an iPhone before with glasses. Well, fuck it now, but
Really? Right, you finished. Give me.
Oh, you made me crash.
Good. I had to stop you because you're just like being a sponge. But what I wanted to say though is that obviously the iPhone 6 everyone's got out and bought straight away, rather than waiting, which I've never understood.
I understand like a PlayStation and that.
Yeah, and
But the moment a phone's the same price as a games console,
it's more than a games console.
or double the price of a games console.
Well, it's
you
not
know
double
that.
the. It's not. I think the highest model's 630
No,
quid.
but yours cost you what?
350.
Mine cost me 380,
Mm.
right? The moment an iPhone costs double the price, they're the same price as both of our PlayStations put together, you know something's shit going down.
I would never buy a phone for that price. Never. I just
You know my
it's a
PlayStation
waste of money.
My PlayStation is the most expensive thing I've ever bought.
So is mine. That's the most expensive thing I've
Yeah,
ever
there's
bought.
people that we know that have spent thousands of pounds on clothes.
Yeah.
I think the most we've both spent on clothes in one item is 20 quid. Because
I think probably like 30 quid maybe.
20, 30 quid, yeah. Like on a jacket.
Oh wait, no,
or
I think I
something.
paid 40 quid for a pair of brogues, but
Yeah.
shoes you can understand. Cause shoes
Yeah.
But
Say out my voice.
obviously
20
though,
quid each.
the reason why it's so expensive is because they're in limited supply. Which is a smart move from Apple, to be fair, to sell them at that price because you know people are going to go out and get them.
You put
It's at the
Apple on
point
it,
where
you
it got,
can jump on it.
yeah, handbag, £3, Apple logo, £350.
No, thing is though, like if you, it's like the handbag with women. No offense to girls, like, but if you put a handbag from like that's been made, you probably have 3 or 4 quid for it. But the minute you put like a Gucci or a Chanel or something like that on it,
Just a quick point here, but just before you make your point, you suspiciously know a lot about handbags. That is a suspicious amount.
I want
Amount
to
of
bring you,
mark.
mate. Don't get done, get dob.
Yeah.
And
Nice
stuff like
save,
that.
Mikey. Nice save.
No, but it's true.
Sure.
Though. You can get things that have been just.
Okay, Gucci handbag, a Chanel handbag. Oh my day, you get the next one, Gucci
You
handbag.
haven't been to fucking. You haven't had to walk around the market.
I
with
have
a woman.
walked around the market with a woman before. I've done that whole boyfriend shopping thing. And to be brutally honest, I think it's not as bad as you make out because I just go shopping for my stuff just to annoy her. That's what I do.
I've had a girlfriend, no advice.
Well, but this
Anyway.
shortage of iPhones
No,
though.
but like,
Can I make my point?
I was making my point.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you were, weren't you? Sorry, I was making my point, then you made your point. and I
No,
was
because
like,
I said
oh.
it's like, and then you're like, yeah. What's with the Gucci handbag, Mike? Yeah. Anyway, no, but you know what I mean. If you throw something that nobody knows, you're like, oh, it's not good, that's alright. So.
Yeah. Primani.
Exactly.
Can't believe you were just
Yeah,
remembered
the
that.
minute you go, oh look, like a girl. Oh look, it's this brand. You quite expensive brand.
Mm.
You're gonna go for that, aren't you? If it's a limited supply and you've got the money, do you go for the shitty cheap one, or do you go for the expensive one that everyone knows
Doesn't
the
that
quality?
apply to everything though? Technically, you go with a brand that you trust rather than. I
No,
mean,
but you know,
not like
yeah.
Apple and stuff like that because they're different.
No, but
Well-
that's what I'm trying to explain. That's how it works. You think, well, that's better than that. That's more expensive. So that must be better quality than say that product.
I'm going to make a point then.
No, but you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah. because of this shortage in France, in Paris, in a shopping centre, there was a store that was selling the iPhone 6, and they hadn't expected that many people to come up. Except as soon as the doors opened to the shopping centre, people fled to the shop to try and get the iPhone 6, and a fight broke out, and there were people just absolutely punching the crap out of each other just to try and get to this iPhone. You had police come in and just try and raid and stop people from fighting, and security guards were pinning people down. It was that bad, and you just think, it's a phone.
You understand if it's that.
You can understand if it's like a PlayStation or a
what's funny, you were able
or something that lasts for a good few years. No offence, but an iPhone gets updated every year. A new model comes out, whereas a PlayStation lasts about 5 or 6 years. It's a long investment.
What made me laugh the most is you managed to walk from Birkenhead with that and a pad and not get you.
No, because the way that the time that I went there, no one's up at that time in the morning.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, no one got you, but if you did that with an iPhone, people were, oh, fucking, he's got an iPhone.
iPhone's easier to nick than a PlayStation 4.
I was actually
when I was... actually, you know what, I'll speak about that in a minute, because we're just going to move on to gaming news now. And, no, what I was saying was that you can't run with that, because all the stuff that I got with it made it heavy than a flipping turtle. It is ridiculously heavy to try and carry all that home. I had to like swap my hands every like 20 or 30 seconds because it was that heavy.
I had to, because I got mine delivered on the day it came
So
out.
you literally had to lift yours from the floor?
No, but I had to go outside because we were cleaning near the drive. So what I had to do is because we would fill the drive with bits and bobs. I had to go down, sign for it. And it was in a big fat fucking box.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there trying to hold this box. I couldn't see where I was going, and my dad was laughing at me. You know, as a supportive character as many fathers are in this world.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just
we got it through the door. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to just throw it on the floor, because usually if it's something little, I'll be like, oh yeah. I was like trying to find somewhere to place it, and like, because there's shit everywhere. So yeah, I'll go through the room. So I've never opened a box so slowly in my life. I was like, little knife, like, I've never seen anything like with a knife doing. You got like a nice clean cut.
Yeah.
I was like that. I opened the box, it was fucking there. And you know how much of it, like the majority of the box was bubble paper. Yeah. I was like,
I've
wow.
got some. As soon as we're speaking about the PS4, I've got some gaming news. There isn't that much this week because it's September, and after Destiny there is not much time. By the way, Destiny has sold over 900 million.
It's now known as
£900 million worth of
the biggest franchise.
It's not a franchise. It's a single game at the minute. They're going to turn it into a franchise, but it's not technically yet.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's now become the biggest
selling game, but definitely this year.
The classed as a franchise because you've got the expansion packs and stuff. Technically, like, because Bungie said it's going to be a franchise.
Yeah, yeah.
You said it's the biggest franchise ever. It smashed Halo, Call of. How pissed would you be if you were Infinity Ward now? Like, yeah, we got the best game, and then the next day. Oh.
Well, no, the biggest selling game of all time is not Destiny. The biggest selling game, the biggest selling game of all time in terms of units. Because you can't really class price anymore because everything's sold at different prices. The biggest selling game in units, console-wise of all time, is GTA 5. That sold 34 million units on the PS3 and 360. Imagine the amount of sales it's going to get PS4 and
Are you getting the PS4 or not?
Yes, I am. I've decided that, yeah.
When does it come out?
November sometime.
Is it like the same time as the Crew, isn't it?
Just after that.
Like
I've got 4 games coming out now. I've got The Crew, Unity's 3 days later, GTA's Wedged in the next couple of days. I'm not finished yet. And then after that, Project Cars. All in the space of 10... Rogue's in there as well.
Oh, I thought you meant through till that date.
From the 11th to the Friday. FIFA Friday.
So,
and that's it for the rest until November.
Well, FIFA, no, don't forget,
Well, Mordor as well. But
Assassin's Creed.
this, what I was just going to mention, Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out.
Look at it.
Can I just make a point there? You know Snake's got one eye now. They've introduced a dog, a wolf rather, and he's also got one eye. He looks really cool though. What's the name of the wolf? Yeah, Diamond Dog, they've called him.
Diamond Dog.
Yeah, he looks quite cool to be fair.
Oh.
I haven't got the picture, I've got it, I'm gonna have to find it sometime later. Quick news on GTA, the sixth one, rumours flying about that it's going to come out in 3 years' time, so in 2017. No idea where it's going to be set or anything.
I'll probably be on my second PlayStation 4 by then. Anyway.
Now, I'm now going to start my review of Destiny. Mikey's going to join in first. Mike, go ahead. I'm going to let you have first go on Destiny review, because we have technically finished the game, story-wise anyway.
Actually, you haven't. No, you've done like story. Story. Yeah. But you've got to do all the strikes, isn't it? But me, fucking hell.
So go on.
I'm gonna put it out right now. I've missed Bungie's games so much.
What was the last Bungie game?
Halo ODST.
Honest.
No, Reach it was actually.
I don't even remember that game.
Halo Reach. Halo 3 Reach. I think it's Halo Reach or Halo 3 Reach.
Honest.
No, sure, it's not on. It's on
Honest.
DST.
Honest.
Anyway, I'm not even joking. It's amazing.
Okay. If you were going to give Destiny a rating out of 10, what would you give it? And then I will do my...
Can we do it into subcategories?
No,
So,
do it overall. Just make... Right, list what you like about the game and all that, and then put your decimal in.
Okay, so I like the story. It's quite an interesting story. I like the multiplayer. It's quite... I like the little bits and bobs you can do. I like the customization of characters. It's quite interesting what you can do. So I'll have to say, it's got to be a 10. I'm sorry, it's
Wow!
It's gotta be
The first 10, ladies and gentlemen. The first 10 out of 10 for the first game we've reviewed. But
no, but I'm sorry, it's got to be, mate.
overall, you're giving it a 10.
Because look, how much laughs have we had on that? How many pictures have we put on Twitter lately of
Yeah,
us
we have put a lot.
just pissing about on Destiny?
Now, I'm going to come to my review.
I've actually got some followers off that as well.
I know you do, yeah, you do when you start sharing stuff.
I'm quite surprised.
I'm going to make my review now.
Okay, what do you like about Destiny, Jack? And explain why, please.
Firstly, what I'm going to say is, visually, it's the most beautiful game I've ever played in my life. Venus in particular, and the Black Garden was I mean, I'm not gonna mention. You only get to go to the Black Garden once, people.
No, you can go.
Oh, if you do the myth, but I
yeah.
mean within the storyline, you only get to go once. Now, visually, it is the most beautiful game I've ever played in my life. Physics-wise, they do it spot on. I can't find.
Me and Sean in the Black Garden. Well, we did it.
Physics-wise, I can't find fault. I think the game, apart from the fusion rifle, which
It's a bit slow.
is annoying, and the shotguns don't really have that much of a impact as I was hoping they would.
Wait till you get to about like my level.
Even when I'm up against the same level as I am, and I'm using the same and a right type of shotgun, still not.
But it depends how you use the shotgun. That's the thing. Like you're the sort of person that keeps the distance. You know what I mean? So
I'm not a sniper. I'm not a sniper.
No, but you keep a reasonable. I see.
I will say the auto rifles are brilliant on the game. One in particular that I've got, I can't remember. It's not the Sidonia. It's a different one that I've just
Sahara.
picked up. I think it might be.
Yeah, it is.
That's a cracking gun.
Matty's got the one.
I love playing it, and I love playing the game.
But it's one of them you don't.
But let me talk about the plot.
No, don't tell people about the
No,
plot.
I'm not gonna spoil it for people. The plot is dry as fuck. I'm not going to deny it. I was expecting so much more out of the plot, except it does exactly what it said it would do. And I was hoping for more, and I'm sitting there thinking, I really, really like playing this game, but the plot is just not strong enough. I'm sitting there, I still have no idea who this mystery character is who comes in halfway through the game, which, bear in mind...
Wow, hot spoilers, Pete.
It's not a plot... I don't care. To review this game, you've got to go through it.
Yeah.
It leaves me thinking, I don't feel...
That's what the expansions are
for it. I don't feel... No, it's not for that. The core game is supposed to have a good plot. The plot's decent, but it doesn't go any further than that. And I'm sitting there thinking, if you had so much potential with it, if you took it one step further, you'd have, without a doubt, one of the best games I've ever played. But because the plot is just standard and it doesn't do anything new, it sort of ruins it for me. What I do love about it, though, is the multiplayer playing with you guys. That I love. The competitive multiplayer I don't like so much because...
It's alright, don't get me wrong.
I don't find it fun. I like playing COD multiplayer because it's fun.
It's repetitive though, that's what you've got to know.
Destiny, I played it 10 times, and I just didn't...
Me and Matty can only play 1 or 2 games, and then we just do a story for an hour, then we go back to it. But I don't understand, like, these people that will stay on the motorbike constantly.
I can understand why they do that, but
because the bounties though, because you've got them bounties, you can understand going through that.
The bounties for me are quite annoying, to be honest with you. I can't be bothered doing them.
Me and Matty have been doing them together. That's what we've been saying to you. We'll give you a hand doing the bounties. Because everyone gets the same bounties each day.
I know, but I've done pretty much the ones that I wanted to do. And the ones
that's how you get the better armor.
That's the thing, I don't have, this is my opinion, remember, I don't feel like having a replay factor for it. I don't feel like, yes, let's go back to Destiny because I want to get better armor. I've never been one to go and like try and get the best armor for something or the best gun for this. I like being happy with what I've got. Now that I'm happy with what I've got, I don't want to go any further. I love this game, but it has the potential to be so much more, and it really upsets me that it didn't go further with it. What would I give a rating for this? I would give it a 7.9. I would give it a strong 7.9. That's not to say, I mean, let's put it this way, people, if I were to say a game gets a 5 or a 4, that's still good. But a 7.9 is a really strong entry for a game. I just think the storyline is so crucial to games nowadays, but gamers and game developers for some reason seem to be missing out on just going for multiplayer, and I think that's messing up the storyline. Plus, I think the game itself is a little bit too short. Yeah. I mean, I've been playing it, I completed it yesterday. It was Saturday, I've been playing it for 5 days and I'm done and I don't feel like playing it again, really. What am I supposed to do with that? There's no, like I'm saying, there's no replay factor. If anything, I was thinking the other day, I really badly want to go on Split Second, a game that I haven't played for 2 months, and I really want to go back and play it. That's got a replay factor, this hasn't. And I just think, if they're making it into a franchise like they're saying, I hope that the second Destiny comes back and fixes the problems that this one has. Not that this has got really many problems. It's just the plot and the competitive multiplayer that I've got problems with.
Plus just the length.
And I wish they'd make it
10. I'm still sticking with 10.
Yeah, I'm not trying to influence you to change your opinion.
But like, what I'm trying to say is, with Bungie, to be fair, I wasn't expecting much. Because they haven't done much since Halo. Because they literally got given the boot by the Microsoft.
Yeah.
Now, when I heard Activision were part of it, I thought, well,
Activision
there's obviously going to be a bit of a card of taste to it. So I could see 1 or 2, like, little thingy, cinematic moments, if you get me. Like, the little thingy moments.
I wish there was more cinematics.
I love them little...
They did it so well, and to be fair, Ghost He's probably the best character in it.
Little Light.
The Little Light. I think he's brilliant. He's really funny, and I'm sitting there just thinking, I'd love to see more of him. Because he's quite funny, and I like that.
But I want to see if you can customise him.
But there's no emotion, and I'm just like...
But that's the thing, he's an emotionless...
No, not him. I mean, the character you are. The speak is a bit blunt, which I thought, which I can understand. But I was hoping there'd be a bit of hope with him, but when he's talking, you just don't get the sense of hope. That final thing at the end, and that cinematic, I do not get any hope from that. I'm just thinking, yeah, I'm not even interested, to be honest. And that last level, I thought it'd be harder than that. That was... I bet if
Don't forget you had me, though.
If you hadn't have been there, I still think I could have done that easily by myself. I flew through that. Even when you got there, I was still kicking ass. I wasn't close to death once.
What you've got to remember, mate, is, with me, I had the only good gear with me. And I was throwing grenades.
And bear in mind, I was a level lower than recommended 17. To do it.
Dude, but when me and Sean did it, we were exactly that level, and we found it quite hard.
I could have done that on my own with ease. There are other... As the game gets further and further, it gets easier and easier, I think. That's what I found. As you leveled up, and you started going up against like level 17 and 18 monsters, and you're level 16, 15, I could easily beat them.
Yeah, but you're the warlock. That's your sort of thing. You've got more attacking. Where I was a Titan, I'm more defense sort of orientated, if you get me. Whereas the Hunter's bit of both. There's speed and everything. But like the Warlock's more attack, where I'm more defense. If you get
But that's the thing though, it shouldn't...
I know where you're coming from. Well,
but I would give it a strong 7.9 because I love the game. I do, it's just two things that really bug me.
I'll be getting these expansion packs at the end of the month, so I'd like to see whether it affects... Because there's going to be a thing called Raid.
So I've looked at the DLCs and they don't... I mean, it's not... I don't want to pay that much for just the DLC. What?
I don't
No, I don't want
it. See, is it early promo present?
No.
Yeah,
Anyway, strong 7.9 for Destiny. I'm now going to move on to my second review, which is of Trials Fusion.
Don't be a prick here, but I think we still do a 5. Because it's technically not a full game, if you get me, compared to Destiny.
Oh, it is a full game.
No, but like, do that sort of...
No. It's a full game. It's a full-on game.
Sandbox game.
I don't care. It would be wrong not... If you say, oh, well, if you do that, then Minecraft's not a full game.
Technically, Minecraft isn't a full game. Neither is that.
But, no, Trials Fusion is a full game. It is a full-on game. I've had it since Tuesday and I still haven't finished it.
You can never finish Minecraft. So it's technically kind of a full game, but it's also, like, not a full game.
I'm classing it Trials and I'm classing every game as a 10. I don't, out of 10. That's the only way it'd be, make it fair. Trials Fusion, I've never owned Trials before, but I've always liked playing Trials. It's always been a sort of fun game to play and all that. Now, I bought Trials Fusion on Tuesday. I got the digital version. You're better off buying the digital version than the CD because it's £8 cheaper.
I'll get Minecraft.
And
Minecraft.
I honestly, Trials makes you realise just how crap at games you can be. I mean, you've played hard games, but you get to the extreme point of Trials, and then you realise just how crap you can be at a game.
You could be actually amazing at Battlefield, quite decent at COD, and quite good at Destiny.
But you will always be bad at Trials.
At Trials.
I honestly, I went through the easy, medium, and even the hard modes. I breezed through them quite easily. Despite never playing Trials before, because Trials gives you tutorials as you go through how to play the game and how to get the best out of the bikes.
I never actually listened to the tutorials.
The tutorials, they make you... And I've been
the earlier
playing...
ones you didn't know. Do you get me? Like all the earlier Trials games. Would you like to use tutorial? No. I'd guess it as I was going. Like half the time I had people going, Keating, haven't you done this?
But as I was saying with Trials Fusion, because you haven't really played it enough to give it a review, to be
Alright.
brutally honest,
No, but like,
I
just not put me on the
I was
hardest fucking mission you've done yet,
Yeah, no.
dickhead.
The additions they've made, so like they've done the FMX, which is like the freestyle stuff, which is a really cool addition because you can do tricks and everything. And there's little challenges and stuff that you can do, as well as a really creepy plot as well as you go through it. I will make the point now that this has to be in the top 10 games I've played of all time. It's a solid entry. I've never fell in love with a game so quickly. And to get so frustrated at it, but to still love it at the end of it all, because FIFA I could hate, and then eventually go back to it after some time. Trials I can go straight back to despite getting mad.
Destiny's like that.
And it gives you a sense of satisfaction when you complete a mission that's really, really hard
been
on Trials.
bugging you for like a couple of hours now.
Oh yeah, you spend hours on certain levels. Trust me. I got through one of the missions. It took me an hour to do it, and I absolutely erupted with happiness when I finished that level. No game has ever done that with me before.
Maybe okay, that's done something like that for me.
The multiplayer, they're gonna add it soon. I don't know when, but you go to some of the tracks that some people have made online, and you just think, how do they do that? It's just incredible. I had a go at doing the
fucking time.
I had a go at the track editors, and it's bloody hard to do it. But given time, I can imagine it could be done.
DST.
Really, really long time though for me.
No, but what I want to do, though, like
I will say this right now: Trials Fusion is already on the shortlist for me of being one of my games of the year.
Destiny's up there. Yeah.
It's not on my game of the year, Destiny, but Trials Fusion,
Minecraft is.
I will give it. I'm trying to do my point of view, not yours. See, this is what I mean. He just doesn't listen.
Now do you?
I do.
No,
I
you
listened.
don't.
Did I listen to you for the whole point of Destiny? Yes, I did. I didn't say
Yeah.
one thing. I just listened
So
to you.
now Destiny. Yeah, we're talking about Trials. And
I'm
you
talking
said,
about
like,
Trials.
Okay, go. No,
You get to
no,
customise your
please,
bikes and everything. You get to
do that
customise,
in the originals.
and also, yeah, well, you do, yeah. But
Not much. has
being
changed.
me playing it for the first time, I didn't know this. So it was quite cool to have like the addition of body kits to your bikes, and you can even have a bloody quad bike in Trials now. I am going to give this game a rating of a 9.2. And I know Mikey's sitting behind his pillow thinking, what the hell? But
Are you fucking serious?
I genuinely rate this.
Sorry, you've got a game there, right? That's. Never mind, I'm not gonna fucking start this afterwards because we're gonna go on for days. And then you go, oh yeah, I don't care, because I'm Jack, and what I say goes.
Yeah,
End on.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if I put my points across,
I will be honest right now. I love this game.
as much as you love the penis.
Karma, shut up.
That's not what, is
I
it?
do really love this game, and I just think it's so frustrating yet so brilliant. And to be fair,
Do you realise the mic's not on?
even you'll have to admit, you look at the graphics of it, and even though it's more sort of arcade, even you'd have to admit, it looks really nice.
It looks decent. Like.
It looks really nice the way they've done it, and I think it's a solid. I
It
think
just
it's a
looks like
really.
the same one to me.
I think Red Links have done a really good job in developing it,
Yeah.
and you know with
I don't know.
I think is it Ubisoft? Yeah, Ubisoft who are involved in it as well. They've done a really good job, and I think it's a successful evolution of Trials evolution to Fusion, and I think I really do look forward to getting the next Trials. I am seriously looking forward to it.
Alright.
You haven't played it. You can't say.
No,
You
I've
can't
played the other
you played-
Trials, and it's...
Yeah, but you haven't played Fusion. You
But
can't class them as the same game because they're just not.
No, I know.
And the
but that's
physics
the whole
of Trials
point.
Fusion is really good.
No,
They make it so you have to like sort of jump the bike and sort of thing, which you haven't really done yet.
Yeah.
But when you get used to it, it's a really solid game.
Yeah.
I really like it, and I give it. Like I said, I stick to my 9.2. I think I genuinely enjoy it more than I do Destiny, to be honest. But that is the rating for this game.
Boy, Call of Duty Ghosts.
Are you actually going to do it then? Because
Yeah.
I didn't think you were. That's why I did Trials Fusion. But go on, I'll just listen.
To be honest with you. I'm gonna give it a 4.2.
Wow, straight off the block with his rating. Wow, okay.
4.2.
Just let's repeat this, people. 4.2.
The same people that published Destiny. Don't get me wrong, the story, mate, is fucking amazing. You'd love it. It's that sort of story you'd actually like. You know what I mean? It involves you. Just the maps and shit on the multiplayer. Extinction, it's okay. But I like the little backstory to it. But it just doesn't... I don't know, it's just... Modern Warfare 2 was the pinnacle for me of how amazing...
Right, hang on. Let me just make a point now. You are rating Ghosts. Right. Do not... This is the thing, this is what people... I've seen loads of people do, and I've done it in the past myself. Do not try and rate a game compared to another game like a sequel, because you've just heard me with Trials Fusion then. I didn't even compare that game with Evolution.
Yeah, but you haven't played the other one.
Or Trials Frontier.
You haven't played the full games if you get me.
I've never... No.
I understand where you're coming from, but what I'm trying to say is, the story's good. I love the storyline in Call of Duty games. It's one of them things that is important to me. Say with your blowjobs down there, you're probably like...
I haven't heard Joe vlogs for such a long time, that brought back memories.
You probably prefer the multiplayer, because you get that sort of people that spend stupid amounts of money on the game, and you only just do the multiplayer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We have a friend who's like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm thinking of. Scotland. You remember now from that far back, yeah. But anyway, carry on.
Like, me and you, we're into our stories.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, we won't touch the multiplayer until we've evolved. Like, we've literally, like, no, but like understood.
Human plots.
We've understood the whole concept of the story.
And how to get used to the guns and everything.
Yeah, like we've got that. Okay, well this is this. Okay, that's the that sort of thing. Might not be what it'll be like on multiplayer, but we get a gist of how the thing goes, and how good, the graphics and shit like that. We can just throw ourselves into it. But what I don't get is when I had the Xbox 360, when I was on the dark side.
Yeah.
Which
he says that with a little smile on his face.
I don't know, it's just. My first COD game was Modern Warfare 2. But before I played that, I had Modern Warfare. The first Modern Warfare. I thought, well, there you go, I love the story to it. Got involved in, thought, well, there you go. It'll be good if they can make it even better. And in between that, you had World at War, and I didn't really play that one.
I did, yeah.
It was alright. But I played Modern Warfare 2 and it just threw me. I was like, fucking hell, this is amazing. I just love...
Just want to make a point, this is the beginning of Mikey's COD nerd. So
yeah, this is my COD rage, the beginning of the COD rage. I went through 2 pads for COD, by the way. In my time, that's why I'm trying to stay away from it.
Carry on.
I just loved it. It got me involved. I just loved the story to it. The backstory, which I obviously knew was Modern Warfare. It had that. It branched out. It wasn't stupid. And I thought, well, fucking, I literally loved it all the way through. Got to Modern Warfare 3, fuck it, I'm gonna pre-order it because hopefully it'll just be even better. Biggest disappointment ever.
But you're talking about Ghosts.
Yeah, they got to Ghosts. I love the story. It's a lot better than Modern Warfare and Black Ops 2. Just all the way through, just a lot better. The thing that just doesn't do it for me is the multiplayer. And stuff like, there's only, like, Modern Warfare 2 had it on the point. It had it just perfect, just pitch perfect. Everything, all of it. Multiplayer wasn't too complicated. It was basic, but it was effective. Story, details, everything. Don't get me wrong, The Ghost story was a lot more intriguing than the Modern Warfare 2 story. But don't forget, that's on a PlayStation, so it had better graphics, all this. Whereas that was back on the old 360. That back then was amazing, do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But if they brought a remake of it out version, I'd buy it. I'd literally buy Modern Warfare 2 just to play it again. Because I know it was amazing, I loved the story to it. But I don't know, what I've noticed with COD games is 1 year the story's amazing, the multiplayers, and the other bits and bobs are shit. Or the story's shit, and all the rest is good. They can't seem to make that same, like, thing that gripped me from the start. But then I went to Battlefield, and it literally was just mine, like.
So what you're saying then is that
Story.
what you want from COD is you want a game that's sort of single player wise along the lines of Modern Warfare 2.
So that's got an intro, it grips you in from the
Online,
start.
you want it sort of like Black Ops, the first one.
Yeah.
Well, I like Black Ops.
Yeah, it's good, but like something
And
that
then you
gets
want something sort of zombies along sort of thing.
Well, not really. Like something that's got a game that you're not just paying for half an hour's fun. You're playing for a few weeks. Something that keeps you
It's
occupied.
not a game like that though. There's only GTA that I can genuinely think. The only
Minecraft,
the
but
only
unless
type
you're
of,
into that thing.
not Minecraft because it's not really like.
No, if you're into that, if you've
Does
got
it
a
have
group
a?
of people.
I mean, storyline wise, the only or career wise, the only games that you can think of are FIFA, any sort of racing simulation game, really.
Yeah, like the old Need for Speed. The original most
No,
wanted.
because you can finish them quite quick.
Dude, like that
I mean
story.
along the lines of, I'd even say Forza Horizon, Gran Turismo, Project Cars, possibly even Crew. AC games, yeah, Assassin's Creed games you can take.
Depending which ones, because there's some of them that.
Well, 3 was quite quick to finish, but Black Flag took ages to finish.
I don't know, it's me thinking of getting a Black Bag before you comes out. I was sort to catch up with myself with the story, but I don't know, because I want to get Freedom Cry and shit like that, and I don't want to be wasting money when I could be saving up for shit, so. It's one of the, but I know I'm definitely getting Minecraft. I'll do you a deal. If you get Minecraft, I'll get Trials Fusion.
Oh, okay, Minecraft.
Why not?
I don't want it now. I don't have the same urge of wanting the game as much as I did.
Why is it any time I want to get a game, no fucker wants to get it? Yet every other fucker in the world gets a certain game and goes, here you go, Mike, get this. And I go, well, no, and everyone suddenly calls me gay.
Did I call you gay? I like Minecraft, but I don't want it as much now.
Why not?
I don't know, I just fallen away from it for a bit. I'll come back to it, and no doubt I'll want it again at some point.
But that's the thing with you, you want it, you don't get it. I'm surprised you got Destiny. That's what, I understand the crew that, because we all love it, like the group of us. But I was surprised you went, yeah, I'm getting Destiny. I thought, oh yeah, he says that all the time.
I got Destiny
But what
primarily
even
because
more-
I got it with a PS4.
Yeah, what even more surprised me is you got a white PlayStation 4. I was like, okay. I'm actually surprised Jack got it. Because I thought, like, because with Matt, he's like, oh, I'm not going to get it. And he goes, well, how's Destiny? So it's quite good, mate, it's interesting. Like, I didn't go, oh, mate, it's fucking amazing, you know, all this. I just said, no, it's quite interesting, you know, it's quite good, you know. Decent story to it, you know.
Yeah.
I'll lend it to you sometime. Nah, fuck it, give me a minute. He come off the mic for about 5 minutes and said, yeah, sound recorded. I'll be here Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking hell, man. I always
If
said,
Matty weren't at uni, he wouldn't have got it.
yeah, I know.
But because we're at uni, we can get it.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
But that is genuinely it for the reviews. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about today because not much.
FIFA on Friday.
I've already mentioned it.
But what I'd be interested to do is once I get on my feet, I'd be willing to play FIFA for a game, like a wager match kind of thing. If anyone's up for it. So what we'll do is close to the time. We'll sort something out. I don't know, Me and Jack have still got about 25,000 coins at our original. Watch me get one of the shittest teams now, and you get like.
The thing is that I'm not going to play you until I get to Division 1.
That just knocks it all together, because we said the original deal is what we get out of the game, original start pack.
Well, no, because we get gold packs as well.
No, we don't touch the gold packs.
Sweetheart.
No, you said the original players we start off with is what we're gonna.
Alright then. Bronze.
Yeah, we'll have that game, and depending on who wins.
Alright, no, hang on. Not just out of that pack. What I'll say is we'll have a bronze team match.
No, because you. If you want to do a gold one, what we'll do is we'll 50k on the line.
Alright then,
If you wanna
Giggles.
do-
Alright then, Cuddles. Go on then.
Right.
Captain Cuddles over there, 50k wager. You're on for a goal.
Right,
Go
right
on.
there.
No, come on, shake on it. Shake on it, come on.
Let me just.
Pussy.
No, I will shake on it in a sec, but I need to clarify my points before you go, oh, fuck that off. Right. Right. What we'll do, right, is you can't have Messi. Okay, we can't have Messi. No, if you still got.
Are you playing with Messi?
No, because.
Just getting rid of him.
No.
That reminds me.
If we've still got Messi, we can't use
I've got
Messi.
your present to give you. Keep talking. Go on, keep talking.
Okay. Basically, what I'm going to say is, it's 50k
For the
and
goal.
our best player. And I think that is a fucking...
on.
Wait, no sweaty goals. No,
Shut up, you can score however you want.
Watch, I'll be the one scoring the sweaty goals. Like, no, mate. No, but seriously, best player,
Yep.
50k,
50k.
and we've got to record an apology on the podcast. I think that is a fair enough. Come on.
No, right, and the other person has to write the script.
Yes, you're on.
You are so on for that.
Watch me. I am Mikey Keating. Are you fucking serious? I'm not reading this. No, you shrugged of it, mate.
Alright, that's a deal now.
I'm actually regretting it now.
This present is not really that much of a present to you.
Oh, what? It tells you how much you...
Genuinely, this is it. You can open it up.
This is a gay porn magazine.
No, it's not a gift. Do you think I'd do that to you, mate? Do you think I'd do that on the podcast to you, mate?
Oh.
On the other side, there's like a Far Cry thing, but it's just not something you'd probably want.
Yeah.
But I thought you might as well. You can have that because
Oh, thanks, man.
you know. So it's just, if you're wondering, people, it's just a Battlefield Hardline poster. Because I know you haven't got that many in your room, so I thought.
I've got, I've still got the Gear of War one you've got me. I've got that for the ages, you know. No, I might do that, mate. Just go, you've got any free shit you don't want. Because that's what you pretty much said, didn't you? Give you like a shitload of posters, isn't it?
No, no.
Oh, was that because you won that competition?
Yeah, I won that. I won the competition. I got the Destiny poster for free because they just like me and they know me and they're in Birkenhead, so they always give me free stuff. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Want to say a quick thing. If you want to follow Mikey on Twitter, you can follow him at
Mikey Keating next year, and if you want to follow Jack on Twitter,
You can follow me at JackTM53. You can follow Matty Morris in the streets.
preferably around Greasby,
Preferably around Greasby.
If you want
the details of his house, just message me directly. I'll give you them.
If you want to find Will Banks, you just find the Green Fit Punto 1.2. You know, preferably around.
If you want to find Scotty Ambley, you can find him driving around this Corsa. Feel free to blow it up. I will give you some money.
I fixed a nice car.
Not long.
Hey, I think it's a very beautiful car. Absolutely. I'm not much of a Corsa guy, like, but I think it's cool talking. To be fair, I think what he's done with the car is quite reasonable. And if you want to find Dean Nearshaw, just go to his nearest beer cellar. You'll always find them just sitting off.
Just want to make one point. You might have noticed this week that there was no weird news.
I know.
There was genuinely none. The Americans have now not been on the show for 3 weeks in a row now.
Something's not right, this isn't
The world's broke, Mike.
I think the podcast's going out the window. We might as well sell the mic, we've got to fucking...
What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, like us on Facebook, have a look at us.
Yeah.
Please feel free to like and subscribe to us on YouTube. You don't have to, but I've noticed a lot of people have started watching the older videos that we've been doing. Thanks for that, I do appreciate it.
Yeah, same here.
And
Well, I'd like that though, quick. is
Right, quickly, go on, Mike.
when me and Jack went
Okay, Mike's
Destiny,
done, sit.
when we're on Destiny stuff, share pictures. You please don't mind if retweet them and stuff. That'd be quite cool. Share our pictures and stuff, and give us a follow and see what give us like bits of stuff that you want us to talk about on the podcast. Because don't get we do this because we like, enjoy it.
Yeah.
We want we wouldn't mind if you was hey guys, what's your opinion on say this and that? Not something fucking stupid like, but like something that like is quite interesting.
Oh, it's your sex life, Mike.
Wow.
Same as ever.
Interesting to say the least. Nah, but seriously, like, just give us like interesting questions. Something that you think we should talk about. It's something that you want our opinions on.
Or you can even ask us questions. And I've decided I'm going to do. If you have like any problems that you want to talk about, I'm more than happy to discuss that. If you don't want to say your name, you can leave it anonymous. Just let us know. But you can direct message me on Twitter or Mikey, or you can message the Facebook page because that can be done.
Because
you can find those links in the description below. People,
if you want to find Lewis McLaughlin, you can find him in a hole on the 3rd of October after he's jumped with me. Yeah. It's the 3rd.
Anyway, people,
hell yes.
Thanks very much for listening. We appreciate it, and we've been the S
Team. Guys.